This new 6'4" point guard build is absolutely going to change the way you play NBA 2K25. I mean, this build will leave your opponent stunned on both ends of the floor. With the ability to shoot from beyond half court and hit the craziest contested shots over players of any size. And not only that, but the defensive prowess to hunt players down for blocks and pluck other crafty PGs. This build can do it all from dunking to shooting to defense. This is the best all-around point guard build on NBA 2K25. Alright, I'm not going to waste y'all's time. We're going to hop straight into this video. So first off, for your position, you're obviously going to want to go point guard. Your height is going to be 6'4". Your weight is going to be the lowest, 175. And then your wingspan is going to be 6'4". Now, the reason you want to go with that 6'4" wingspan is so that you're able to get the 99.3. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably feel like 99.3 is not that worth it. But to be honest, with how inconsistent the shooting is in 2K25, I feel like the higher 3-ball the better. And plus, I play Pro-Am. I'm point guard, so obviously I want to have the highest 3-ball I can possible. And so I'm going to go with that 99.3 with the 6'4" wingspan. Obviously you're going to be 6'4" on this build, so you're still able to get the Patty Mills. That is absolutely key right there. You're going to be able to shoot over anybody on this build. Another key thing with being 6'4" is that it's going to help you with dunking. On some of my other builds, I had an 89 driving dunk. This build isn't going to have as high as a driving dunk, but you're still going to be able to get contacts. And being 6'4", bro, this is the tallest build I've probably ever showed you guys. So being 6'4" with dunk and 99.3, bro, it's just gonna make shooting even easier, and it's gonna make dunking even easier. Now for the attributes, I'm gonna break everything up into sections. So first off, we're gonna talk about the finishing on this build. As you guys can see, your close shot is gonna be a 72. Now that 72 close shot obviously doesn't matter too much. You're a point guard, so you're not gonna really be right under the basket all the time. Your driving layup is gonna be a 78. That 78 driving layup allows you to get float game on silver, and you're gonna get that layup mix master on bronze. Moving on to the driving dunk is going to be an 87. That allows you to get posterizer on silver. Now with that silver posterizer, you can put one of the +1 badge perks or things, whatever it is that you get from the season pass, and then you'll be able to have gold posterizer, which is exactly what I'm using. And as you guys can see in these clips right here, I'm dunking on everybody with this build at 6'4". Also, when you hit starter 4, you get the Michael Jordan dunk package, which in my opinion, that's probably the best dunk package in the entire game. Moving on to your standing dunk is going to be a 49. The only reason it's a 49 because at the end of the build, you have to just put, you know, the extra attributes on something else. So with that, you're going to be able to get the under basket, regular 1-hand and 2-hand standing dunk packages. You're going to want to have that, especially at 6'4". As you guys can see, I'm doing all these standing dunks and all these clips. It's really key. You're going to want to have that, especially with my play style. I still like to, you know, get up on the rim at times. And lastly, with your finishing, your post control is going to be a 43. That just goes up automatically. Don't worry about that. Moving on to the shooting on this build, your mid range is going to be a 84. Now we're going to start talking about the cap breakers that you're going to put onto this build. But yeah, your mid range is going to be an 84. On all my other builds, I had an 85 mid range, and honestly, I don't really see that much of a difference. 84 mid range, you're going to be able to knock down all the shots you want to, pull up middies, you know, fading middies going right or left, it doesn't really matter. Your 3-ball is going to be a 94 at first, but then you're going to put the +5 cap breakers onto your 3-ball to get the 99.3. Now right now I have a total of 8 cap breakers. If you don't have that, if you only have the +5, you can still get the 99.3. You just can't get everything else on this build. And then lastly, your free throw is going to be a 99. Now back to the 3-ball, bro. I am shooting the craziest shots with this build. From contested threes, I'm talking about heavy contests, as you guys can see in these clips, shooting over taller defenders, shooting over smaller defenders. It doesn't matter. When you're 6'4" with 99.3, there's really nothing the defender can do but put a hand up and hope you miss. Also with the 99 free throw, you don't have to go 99 free throw if you don't play 5s. If you're playing park, this is still going to be a really good build for park. Just don't upgrade your free throw and you could put the attributes on something else. But as you guys can see, you're going to have all the legend shooting badges, which means you're going to be able to knock down pretty much anything. Moving over to your playmaking, your pass hack is going to be an 85. The 85 pass hack allows you to get bailout on bronze. You can upgrade that to silver with one of the badge things that you get from the season pass as well. You're going to have versatile visionary on bronze, then you're going to have break starter on silver, and then you're going to have dimer on gold. Now me, I put one of the things from the season pass on dimer just to get Hall of Fame dimer. I need that for Pro-Am. I want my teammates to be knocking down shots, but I'm telling you that 85 pass hack, you're going to be able to do bailouts still. I had 89 before just for the Tyrese Halliburton. You don't really need to have a passing style, to be honest. When you have an 85, you're still going to be able to make quick passes to the slips to your big, everything like that. Next up is going to be your ball handle. Your ball handle is going to be a 93 at first. You can really throw a +2 on here with the extra cap breakers just to allow you to get the Steve Francis signature size up, which is probably the best in the game. All the best point guards use it, but I went +3 on the ball handle so I could get unpluckable on Hall of Fame. To be honest, I think it just depends on whatever game mode you're playing. If you're playing like stage and, you know, Pro-Am, you're obviously going to want to have a higher ball handle. If you play park or rec and just casual things like that, then honestly, you could just really stick with the 95. You don't have to go 96. Next up is going to be your speed with ball. Your speed with ball is going to be a 91. That allows you to get lightning launch on Hall of Fame. And this is going to be a key badge right here. You're going to be able to get quick launches when you're running to the basket for your dunks. Mind you, you have the 87 driving dunk, so you can still get contact. So this 91 speed with ball matched with the contact dunks is going to allow you to boom on everybody. Another thing you could do with this lightning launch is throw one of the +1 badges on here, and then you'll have legend lightning launch, and you'll just add another legend badge to this build. Honestly, I don't really think there's a difference between legend lightning launch and Hoff, but that's just really up to you. Next up is going to be your defense. Your defense is going to be way better on this build than all my previous builds. You guys always clown me on that, but honestly, y'all just suck at playing defense, bro. But this build, for all my people who don't really know how to play defense, you're going to have way more higher defensive attributes here. So your interior defense is only going to be a 30. That's way lower than all my other builds, but to be honest, it's not going to matter because you're going to have block on this build. So your perimeter defense is going to be a 71. That allows you to get challenger on bronze and off-ball pest on silver. Now what makes this key is because you're 6'4", you're going to be able to get contests on the perimeter. Me, I play the corner in Pro-Am, so I'm usually guarding a taller defender and I want to get the contest out of the corner. So it's going to be important that you have that bronze challenger, and if you want to, like I said, you could throw another +1 and then you'll have silver challenger, and then with that off-ball pest, it's just going to allow you to get more bumpy on the perimeter, bumpy when, you know, people are trying to cut on you, stuff like that. So you're going to want to rock out with that 71 perimeter. Next up is going to be your steal. Your steal is going to be a 60. That's going to allow you to get interceptor on bronze. I really don't think you need anything higher than that. I'm still able to get plucks. I'm still, as you guys can see in all these clips, I'm getting plucks. I'm getting all types of steal animations, steals in the lane, everything like that. So you don't need to go with anything higher than a 60 steal. I had this on all my other builds and it was perfectly fine. Next up is going to be your block. Now your block is going to be a 55. This is honestly crazy, bro, because at 6'4", the fact that you're able to get chase down blocks like this is literally insane, bro. And I was already doing this on my 6'2", so imagine what the 6'4" is going to be doing. You guys can see these clips right here. I'm getting all types of blocks. So literally just all around on this build, you have pretty much everything. The offense is literally OD. You can dunk on people. You can shoot over everybody. You have 99.3. Your ball handle is tough. You're going to be really fast. You can make passes. And then on top of that, you literally have defense. Like, you're able to guard on the perimeter if you really wanted to. You can still get steals, and then you're getting chased down blocks as well at 6'4". Now next up for your offense and defensive rebound, 25 offensive rebound, 37 defensive rebound. That obviously doesn't matter. You're not going to get boards. Next up for your speed is going to be an 87. Now that 87 speed right there, I only went 87 because my last build had 88 and I felt really fast with the 88, so I didn't want to go too low. But if you want to, you really can go down to 86, save a few attribute points. But me, I'm rocking out with the 87. In Pro-Am, I want to get on the break at times, and so you want to make your player fast. Your agility is going to be an 82. You need to have an 82 agility. That allows you to get shifty shooter on legend. You're going to want to have that badge. That's going to allow you to hit all the fades you want, from the middies to the 3, everything like that. And you have a 99.3, so you got to have that shifty shooter. Your strength is going to be a 42. That 42 strength doesn't really matter. That only goes up just because you have driving dunk. Y'all obviously know that. And then lastly, your vertical is going to be a 75 on this build. That 75 vert is going to allow you to catch lobs, get putback dunks, do everything like that. Between the legs dunks, as you guys can see, like, absolutely insane. Wrapping up the attributes on this build, I love this build because it's all around. You got defense, you got offense, you can quite literally do everything. Once I hit vet 2, I'm gonna throw the +5 onto midi, and then also you get the +1 from, you know, level 40 next season. So that's gonna be +6 on midi, and you'll have a 90 mid-range with a 99.3 on this build, plus the contact dunks and the defense. This build is great all around. And because I'm rocking with you guys, I'm gonna show y'all my animations as well. Y'all obviously know my jump shot is Patty Mills base, Oscar for release 1 and release 2. I'm shooting all the way on release. My release speed is at quick. Animation blending is gonna be 50-50. Free throw is gonna be Steph Curry. For my layup package, I'm not using anything. My dunk style, for the 2-foot moving dunks, I'm using rim grazers off 2. That's a really good one right there. For the 1-foot moving dunks, I got the quick drops on, and then for the tomahawks, I got the sidearm tomahawks, which is a risky dunk. You don't really have to use it. My standing dunks, we already talked about that. You got both of them for the regular, and then for the signature dunks, you have Michael Jordan and Anthony Edwards. Now that Anthony Edwards dunk package is really good. A lot of safe dunks in his dunk package. I'm rocking with that one. And then for the alley-oops, I got the pro and the elite contact alley-oops. I got the pro contacts as well. And then for the 2-foot moving dunks, I forgot this as well. Your contact dunks, you're gonna have the pro pro dunks off too. Back to the rest of the animations, your go-to shot is going to be Ja Morant. Dribble pull-up is going to be pro 2. That's the best, by far the best dribble pull-up in the game. Your spin jumper is going to be pro. Hop jumper Curry. Post fade pro. Post hook, that don't really matter. Post hop shot D Book. And your motion style is going to be Alex Caruso. All the best guards use that. I'm not using a passing style as of right now, but that potentially could change. Dribble style is going to be Darius Garland. Signature size up Steve Francis. Regular breakdown combo D Rose. Devin Booker for the aggressive breakdown combo. That's a really good move right there. You want to have that in your bag. Escape moves is going to be Stephen Curry. Combo moves Trae Young. Crossover De'Aaron Fox behind the back Trae Young. Another really good move right there. That's like the Jamal Murray from last year if y'all don't know. And then the spin is going to be Ja Morant. Hezzy is going to be Tyrese Halliburton, and step back Darius Garland. Triple threat style Kobe Bryant. That move right there lets you literally crab any defender. And with that, that's going to pretty much wrap up this build. Y'all let me know in the comment sections what y'all think of this build. I'm rocking with it right now. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see me take this to the Pro-Am. I gotta take it to the Pro-Am. Also, make sure y'all smash the like button and hit the sub button. We are on that road to 100K, 100K. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.